I will also contest this. It was funny too because everybody and their mother is talking about this Wembley show that AEW is going to do. Like days
Hmm.
between how many thousands of people does it need to be a success and stuff like that. And it's like, dude, it's like I hear this conversation. I tweeted this. It's like, bro, all everybody's like one show is not. It's like that's a very minor metric, right? Because like we've always talked about big shows, like the wrestling audience today because it's smaller they're attracted to big shows, which is why weekly television has been problematic to try to get fans to watch like on a regular basis. They get attracted to the big shows. Um, you know, the AEW like bro, they may do 50,000 people for that show because like your people from all over the UK will probably come to go to Wembley to go see the show. It's not.
Hmm.
It's like some people that's like a drive from like going like from Atlanta to Charlotte. It's like a few hours for people to drive, but they'll come from all over, right? But that doesn't, it kind of masks their problems. Their problem they're having right now is drawing good weekly television ratings. They're having trouble getting over 900,000. This show does absolutely nothing to assist that metric. It's like we could talk about this show forever. It's one show. Their problem is their weekly television. And their storytelling. That's So I don't know. And plus, I think they would need Punk for that show. Would you agree with that, Conan? What I
Goldberg's
said?
out there. Maybe Goldberg helps.
Maybe. What do you think, Conan?
Yeah, well, England's always been a first of all very hot crowd, and when we went with WCW, and then even when Impact went, they did good.
Impact
They
shows in
did,
England looked
Right.
great.
did good,
They were
and then
wild, man.
Right.
Yeah.
if you remember when we went with WWA, we did good with all the ex WWE and
Right.
WCW
Right.
guys. So they'll show
Right.
up and they'll make a ton of merchandising, and they're good fans. But
Yeah.
Glenn says, they have a bigger problem, which is um, attracting newer fans and viewers.
Right. Like their base will be able to draw a huge crowd for that show because they're very passionate. Like whenever AEW has a big show, they draw. They sell it out. They do good numbers on pay per view and stuff. But it's like then the next week on TV, it's like back to normal. It's like it's not I don't know. It's like and the WWE is the same way too. Their pay per views are doing great. Like because they know how to run big shows and like produce them well. So I don't know. We'll see. I mean, there's going to be a lot of everybody and their mother's going to talk about it, but I would suggest that show could probably do. I think it could do 50,000 people.
Hmm.
Because it's the first time over there, first time seeing a lot of these guys. There's going to be a lot of buzz. People come from everywhere. They'll come from Scotland. They'll come. You could easily do 50,000 people on that
Husey will
show. But
be
like,
there.
but it's a
Billy will be
90.
there.
It's a
It'll be great.
90,000. Right. It's a 90,000 seat. Stadium though. It's not
So were you expecting
so like it's
laughter
not.
on that, Joe? That last joke that you threw over there?
As long as I amuse myself.
Yeah, it's a good kazoo for that one.